Hello and welcome to TA for Traders. It's Friday the 21st of April. I'm Nigel Croft. In this video we will be looking at the euro. We'll be looking at the charts of the euro against the US dollar and the euro against the Japanese yen. The reason I'm doing that today is because on Sunday we have the first round of the presidential election in France, and there's a lot of speculation whether Mélenchon can get into the second round. If it's a Le Pen Mélenchon second round, that's seen as bad for the markets and bad for the euro. My personal view is that it'll be a Macron-Le Pen second round, but let's wait and see, and let's look at the charts. On the euro against the US dollar, we've had this pattern of higher lows that's been in place since the low on the 3rd of Jan. That's a positive sign. It's also positive that we're above the 50-day moving average and above the 20-day moving average. However, the 20-day is now tracking downwards. You can see that the 200-day came in as resistance at the highs on the 27th of March, so that's a factor to the upside. The downtrend in 20-day is a concern, especially if we go below it on Monday. That could give a push down. You would expect the 50-day, which is at 106.54, to give immediate support, but if there's a big push down, we may fall quickly through there. And if this pattern of higher lows is broken, that would change the trend completely, and you would expect the lows below 104 to be tested. The RSI in this chart down here is indicative of not a lot of momentum, either up or down. Presently 52. It's good it's above 50, but showing no clear signs. Likewise, the MACD are flatlining. On the weekly, this perhaps indicates that the 105 level is key. It's quite good that we're holding above the 20-week moving average. That would be that's a good support level at 106.28. If the election goes badly and the supports fail at 105, then you would see the lows being tested. But again, it's got immediate support, so probably expect the range trading to continue. On the 4-hour, here there's been a short-term head and shoulder pattern created over the last 3 days. We're now breaking to the downside. It's got the immediate support of this red line, which is the 200 4-hour moving average at 106.89. If that fails, then that confirms the head and shoulder, and one would expect a move down to the 106.50 level. Looking at the support resistance levels, resistance at the 200-day 108.45, then at 109.065, with the support, as I said, at the 50-day 106.511, and then the second support at 105.697, then 105 below there. On the euro against Japanese yen, here it's a slightly different picture. In fact, it's been in a downtrend ever since the highs of December. Got oversold, has bounced out of an oversold area, found resistance at the 20-day moving average. With the market being below all the moving averages, that's a bearish sign. RSI also still below 50, 38.46, are bearish. And the MACD, although they've flatlined just recently, showing negative momentum. So really, the resistance of the 20-day needs to be broken at 117.60 to maintain the upside, but the forces are downwards on the euro Japanese yen. Looking at the weekly, you can see that the 50-week moving average seems to be key. We did track above it, which was good, but it was still tracking down the average, and so was still a negative influence, and we're back below it now. So it's a dominating negative influence and is at 118.01, and you must be careful about that level. If we approach there, it would be a good selling opportunity. Looking at the 4 hour, here actually you can see that we've broken the downtrend, the severe downtrend that we've been in over the last couple of weeks. We're finding support at the 24-hour moving average, but it doesn't seem to be holding at the moment. Below there, the 54-hour moving average is at 116.26. That is very likely to be tested. The RSI did go overbought, is now unwound. Neutral 50.81. MACD are flatlining. And looking at the support resistance levels, resistance at the 20-day 117.61, and then 117.821 with support at 114.852 and 113.727. So this has been TA for Traders on the Friday 21st of April. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you've stayed with it this long, well done. And if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please remember that that these are my opinions in these videos, and they're for educational purposes only, and are no way meant to be an investment recommendation. And please do read the disclaimer that's coming on the screen. We've looked at the euro US dollar. It's in an uptrend at the moment. We're getting this pattern of higher lows, which is good. That needs to be maintained. If we go below the previous low over next week, it would be bearish. The Japanese yen, euro Japanese yen, is a different picture. It's broken its short-term downtrend, but is at imminent resistance of the downtrend in 20-day moving average, and be careful. If we get up there, it's likely to come off again. Thank you for watching, and please, as I said, do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.